Hello, everybody. It's Donna. Welcome back to the Playroom. Today is Friday, so it is a cards and cocktails night. I'm not having a cocktail tonight, but I do have a website, a YouTube channel that I want to share with you. I'm pretty sure I mentioned him before. His name is Dr. Cork. He's just very amusing to watch, regardless of whether you make cocktails or not. I can never make half the stuff he has going on because I don't have all those ingredients, but he's very amusing to watch, so I will include his YouTube channel below. In the meantime, I am making a card kit that I purchased from Class Act in Oshawa. It's one of our local paper crafting stores. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. They don't know me from Adam, but I will include a link to their online store in the description below as well. I picked up this little girl, classic card kit, little girl kit there. It makes 6 cards using a Stamperia sheet. They also included all the cardstock, which is like the white for the card bases, which I just had to cut down and score, as well as all the mats and layers and all that kind of stuff. Now I did end up with a little bit extra, so I want to utilize that. So I did change it up a little bit so I could use more of anything that was left over on the cards. They did have several different card kits there. They had a little boy as well, but I picked a little girl because I needed a card for a shower. Now, the insides of the cards are not completed. I didn't stamp anything. I have tons of stamps I can use, but I wanted to wait and see what I might want to use the cards for first before I stamp anything on the inside. The outsides are pretty plain. There's no sentiment or anything, but the inside will obviously have a sentiment when I'm ready, when I get that far. These kits also, several of them had flowers that you could shape a little bit on a mouse pad with a stylus. I did do that just to give it that little bit of dimension, but they're not overly dimensional, and trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. The embellishments or liquid pearls that they're suggesting I did not use because I only have a little bit of liquid pearls and I just find they dry out faster than I can use them. So I just don't bother because I have so many other things I can use. I have pearls that I can color with alcohol markers, and I have tons of baskets full of embellishments. So I really just don't need any more liquid pearls. So I did use a lot from my stash. So the end cards are slightly different because I did want to use the embellishments I had. I also wanted to use, I had a few extra little flowers that they included in the kit, so I wanted to be able to use those up. So I used those in along one of the cards, but you'll see them more at the end. I also had some little heart enamel, I don't know what they would call them, like not enamel dots because they're heart shaped, but the same idea. I used those on a couple of them. I also used a gel pen to give some of the lines dimension. Now the kit also came with glitter. Oh my goodness, the word just escaped me. It came with the glitter, which you need a little bit of glue. Now you're supposed to use a glue pen. I didn't have a glue pen, so I just kind of used my art glitter glue, kind of moved it around with the stylus, and it worked fine, and poured the glitter over top of it, and it worked out totally fine. I love glitter, but I'm not a fan of glitter. I still have it everywhere. It's all over my room. Now, the instructions were a little bit strange. There was a few errors, I guess, spelling errors, but there was also errors where it says just take this piece, but there was no piece to take, right? You had to cut it down and make it fit. So it was just kind of some of that way. It was kind of a little different. Some of the pictures were actually backwards. I don't know why. It's like 3 of the pictures were actually transposed so that they're flipped. So it was fine because I was just looking for the placement of the flowers more than anything. Now here I am taking my cards. Those are the few extra pieces I had that I could not figure out what to do with. These are the cards where I separated all the little pieces and put them all together in piles. They did use Gina K Designs Swiss dots for some of the layers, where the embossing folder for some of the layers, just to give it a little bit of dimension. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Now I'm just going to put all these together now. Now that I've had them all separated, it's pretty simple to just to glue them all together. I'm not putting the glitter on until after they're all together because That may have been a mistake, but do it that way because I actually ended up with glitter all over the cards, period. But an anti-static, I did use an anti-static for some of them, but it was still a little crazy with the glitter. I did not use they suggest using pop dots. I did not use any pop dots on this. I put them all flat. I felt with the flowers and the all the other embellishments I was going to have on these cards, I didn't need to pop it up. I'm sure that would have added a little something to it, but I'm fine with the way they were. This is my favorite one, was the one in the bathtub. It's the one I'm going to use for the gift that I need. This one is going to eventually have glossy accents. They recommend glossy accents on the bubbles. I think there was another card too. I was not going to use glossy accents because I'll be the first person to put my finger in it. But I managed to get the glossy accents on at the very end, at the end of my day, which was very late at night. So I left them on my desk and to cure, and I came back the next day and they were perfectly fine. This was an actually very fun kit. The Stamperia sheet, as you can tell right there, the Stamperia sheet was double-sided, but I was always only concerned with the one side, with the images. I actually might go back and get, maybe just, if they have it, the Stamperia little boy sheet, and because I have lots of cardstock, I can make my own mats and layers with it. But I think what a quick way to make a few cards up without having to, struggle with it. And then you can embellish it as much as you want. As I said, I used a lot of my own embellishments, and I did kind of go crazy on some of them, but that's perfectly fine with me. I think it added a lot to the cards. I also used Winkostella on some of the elements as well, because the more sparkle, the better. I also used a gel pen. I stitched some lines around the outside of them, which you'll see also at the end. For the centers of the flowers, I just used little, I don't know what they were, like pearl bead things. They're really tiny. I think they were from Stamping Up. I just gave different colors for each of the colored flowers, and that was fine. I mean, it doesn't look that much different than as if I had used liquid pearls, or whatever you want to call it, liquid pearls, or what's the other one that you can use, Nouveau drops. It didn't really look that much difference. I was going to take out my black Nouveau drops and dot the eyes, but I chickened out because I think I'd just make a mess of them. It was surprising. It did actually take me a little bit of time to put these cards together because of just the way the instructions were written in, because I didn't know exactly where to cut the panel or to make it be exactly the same as the picture is. And then I realized I really didn't care. As long as it fit on the card and it looked good, I was okay. So I'm coming down to, I think that's my second last one that I just have to glue all together. And then I believe we're going to start with the glitter, which, as I said, that wasn't fun, but we got it done okay. I probably would have added even more glitter because it does add a lot of sparkle to it. But some of the cards only had a little bit of glitter on them. And so, like, mostly the ribbons and the bows had glitter on them. And like, I think there was one banner on one of them that had glitter. But trust me, as soon as I was done with it, I threw all that glitter in the garbage. Even though I have a whole drawer for glitter, but I hardly ever use it. Okay, that's the last card to be glued together. And now I'm going to go and struggle with the glitter. I'm just bringing in a mat just so I don't get it. I was trying to contain as much of any ickiness that I could, because I thought I was going to put glue right on the mat and do it that way. But I'm also going to bring in a sheet of paper just so I can dump the glitter onto the sheet of paper and just pour it back into whatever I need it to be into. In my case, it was the garbage can. I did put some glue on my mat because my thought was like I might be able to use a toothpick, or I think what I grabbed was an old embossing, what do you call those things? Like like you score with. I kind of used both. I went back and forth, put some glue on, then just spread it around with the embossing stick or whatever the heck they're called. And then I dumped the glitter on. I wanted to push it down a bit because I wanted to make sure it was adhered, but then I realized I had it all over my hands. And then, of course, all over my pants, and then all over my face. And then I went back to using, or I thought, let's use the embossing buddy or the anti-static powder tool thingy, and maybe that will help. I don't really think it did, but I was really glad when this portion of these cards were done, even though it did add a lot so that they look cute, but I'm glad that was over with. Okay, so these are the cards with the flowers all done. You didn't really want to sit through me putting all these little flowers on. And you can see in this one, I had a little heart embellishment. I added a different type of flower, enamel dot type thing to her hair bows instead. Some you can see the stitching. I did stitching along some of them. You can't really see the Wink and Stella, but most of them had Wink and Stella somewhere on them. This Rocking Horse is another one that I just love. Again, I added some of the enamel hearts that I had onto it up by the flowers there. This is the one without I hadn't put the glossy accents on yet because I didn't know if I had enough guts to do that or not. Again, some stitching with just a jelly roll pen, I think it was. And this one I added the extra flowers at the bottom because those were the leftover flowers I had. And one of my little pearl beads fell off. They were in the little dots, and I'm just kind of struggling to stick it back on. I will probably grab some glue and glue it on because I noticed even after I put it up on my shelf, it fell off again. So I will probably put glue on them. Okay, so now this is when I decide, and I'm still thinking, should I or should I not put the glossy accents on? And I thought, well, I'm almost ready to go to bed, so maybe we'll do it. We'll just lay them flat and walk away from it, and that way I won't put my hand in it. So here I go, putting the glossy accents on. I put the glossy accents on the bubbles. I also did it on one of the ones that had hearts in the background that had already glittered, but I put the glossy accents on top of it, and it turned out fine. Yes, this is the one where I put the glossy accents on the heart. On the little hearts, not the big heart. I did keep going back. You can see in that one there was actually a lot of glitter stuck at the top, but that's, when I'll go back with like a baby wipe and wipe some of that off because it's not really stuck there. I just don't want to disturb it while everything's still wet. So there are the 6 final cards. Trying not to touch the glossy accents. I'm really pleased with the way they turned out, and I hope you go and visit the website, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.